Hi everyone and welcome back to our channel, Nick and Shell's Sweet Life, and today we are at Center Parcs in Sherwood Forest in Nottingham, and we are in Lodge 680. We're in a 2-bedroom lodge, just a standard lodge, so I'm going to walk around it with you now and show you everything that it's got to offer and talk a little bit more about Center Parcs. So come with me. So as you get to Center Parcs, you're presented with your lodge. So one of the bedrooms in there, that's the main room there with the kitchen and everything, and your door. Now to get in the rooms, you always get given these wristbands, and basically what you do, you press it against the lock and it opens up for you. So when you walk in, you've got this tiny little area here, which is just like your opening kind of hallway, if you will. You've got some coat pegs there, so you can put all your things there. In this room here, you've got your storage. So in here, you've got all your Hoover and your ironing board. There's a safe there, booster step. You've got some more toilet roll. It's not a very nice room, but I guess it is what it is, isn't it? So yeah, that's that room. A cot in there as well. And then you've also got another toilet here. So if you need to, you can use a toilet. Pretty basic, to be honest, but it does what it needs to. No towel in here, just to let you know, and there is no soap either, so I'll talk a little bit more about that in a moment. So as you can see, we've just come through the hallway there, the 2 rooms. Now when I mentioned about the soap, that's because when we got here there is no hand soap, so just remember to bring hand soap with you. Luckily I had one in my suitcase from our last holiday, but it is just something to bear in mind. They do give you one, but you've got 3 different toilet and bathrooms, so it is important that you just probably bring more if you've got a couple of you staying here. So I'm going to flip the camera back round and show you the main living area. So as you walk through, you've got a table for 4 people here, which looks out over where I've just come in from, which is really nice. And there's no other lodges opposite us. I mean, you're never overlooked in Center Parcs, but it is a really nice touch. So you've got your table there. Then over this way, so that's the main entrance, door there. You've got a corner sofa here, a table. You've got a little leather chair, and then 2 sets of curtains that close up, and outside is a nice little terrace, that has your barbecue there. Now I got a message before we came to say that they weren't allowing barbecues at this moment. Can't be sure on that, but that's the barbecue. You've got a table of 4 there, outside lights, and obviously your double doors, which open out to this really nice area. And again, as I said, you're not overlooked in any way. And what we've had is quite a lot of different wildlife come up to this room. So we've had like squirrels and geese, ducks and things like that. So that's always nice. So I'm just going to go back into the main entrance now and then show you a little bit more in here. So you've got your lamp over there. It's got a foot switch down there. And Center Parcs always have these massive pictures on the wall to make you feel like you're in the forest, even though you are, as you can see. Down here you've got a wood burner. Now I did buy wood logs from Tesco, but it says that you can only use non-smoking wood. So I don't know if mine were or not, but we didn't try it just in case. But again, something to bear in mind. There's a television here with all your channels on it, and a lot of plugs actually dotted about. There's plugs everywhere, which is great. So if you did want to bring like a switch or something, that's fine. You've got connections there as well, USB, HDMI, and it's quite a big telly, decent telly. And it's quite weird actually to have it built into the side there. That's obviously the kitchen area. But yeah, it's quite a nice area to chill out in. Loads of space for people to sit down. So walking back through here, we've got our kitchen. So the kitchen's set up like a bit of a bar, which I think is a nice touch. Very open plan. So you've got all of your units and everything here, and everything comes with this kitchen. I will talk about the things that don't. So here we've got a dishwasher, which is average, so you probably don't salt it or anything, I don't know, but we brought 2 extra dishwasher tablets because they give you a couple. I think they give you 3 in here, but yeah, they're not the best. So if you wanted a little bit better quality, then obviously we use Fairy Platinum, and we brought a couple of those with us. You've got your sink. Now you're given a tea towel when you arrive. You're given some dishwasher soap. We bought our own You're given a scouring brush. Obviously you've got your sink here, and then over here you've got a Tassimo, and you get pods with it as well. So if you like coffee, that's great. So yeah, that's absolutely fine. That's good touch. Underneath the sink there is a food bin that goes there, but we've took that out so that you can use your food waste. You've also got your recycling on your bin there, and they provide the bags for you. There's a wine cooler, which I think is a really cool touch. So probably best as well, I'll talk about the fridge in a moment, but to put some of your food in there, because it's colder than the fridge, in our lodge anyway. Then in here, you've got another storage cupboard where we put all our dry store in there. Then over this side, now this is the fridge, and the fridge is quite a good size, but it's not very cold. You've got a little freezer bit up there, which actually does work, but this fridge was not cold, and I couldn't turn it down. So what I would say is, make sure if you've got like meat or anything, if you find that this fridge isn't very cold, that the wine cooler is probably your better bet. Then you've got toaster. This was full of teas and sugars in there. You've got your microwave here. Another cupboard up here with a tea mug. Then you've got your extractor fan, which works as normal. 4-burner gas hob. This oven is a fire oven, so it gives you all your instructions here of how to use it. But it is quite slow. We did sausages and things in there yesterday, and it took a while, a lot longer than the 20 minutes that it should have. So again, just bear that in mind if you are going out for the day. Then in here, you've got all your cutlery, so that's all fine. Knives, bottle opener, all your forks and knives and things. You've got chopping board, grater, all of your utensils there as well, which is obviously great. Pizza cutter, so there's lots of things in there. That's a good touch. And then underneath here, you've got all of your colander and all of your frying pans and pots and things. Not the best quality again. I mean, it's self-catering, so it is what it is, but the pan did stick a little bit. So just think about that, before you come. If you do like cooking and you want to cook, it might be worth bringing your own things if you can fit them in your car. There's a toaster there for you, 2 bread toaster, and then all of your cups and glasses, pint glasses, Prosecco, wine, all there. So there's loads of those, which is excellent. A couple of things to bear in mind in the kitchen. Nothing comes food-wise, so salt, pepper. I know we stayed in some Airbnbs before, and you get a few things that people have left. That's not the case here. If you need ketchup, salt, pepper, oil, recommend bringing it. So what I've shown you is what you get. If you need anything else, remember to bring it with you, okay? So just a little tip. So as we come out of the kitchen, you're given loads of chalk actually, which is a nice touch, chalk and a wipe. So you can put all of your things on there. So it always says welcome to Center Parcs, and we've written a few things. So in here, there's another cupboard, and you've got all of your bowls, plates and things like that. And then underneath you've got more glassware, so Pyrex dishes and jugs. So let's just spin around, and that's where we've just come from. So we've just come from here. There's the main living area. We've got the double bedroom through there, which I'll show you in a minute. And then in here, we've got 2 single beds and an ensuite. So I'll just go in here with you now. So this is the second bedroom. So we've got 2 single beds, which are good sizes. And again, nice views out the front. They've always got these pictures as well to make you feel like you're outside. And then television in here, which is good. So nice TV in here. You get hair dryers in both bedrooms. They come as with the lodge. A little stool if you wanted to do some makeup or your hair or anything. And then you've got a wardrobe space here. So loads of units. Double wardrobe with hangers included. And then you always get these big mirrors as well above the bed. And you've got a plug and USBs next to the bed with the light switches. So you've always got your bedside lights in each room. Then through to the bathroom, I won't turn it on because the fan comes on, it'd be quite loud. So you're given towels when you arrive, so you all get a big towel and a hand towel. This bathroom has a shower in it, so you get kind of like a rain head and a standard shower unit as well. And then you've got your toilet and your sink, bins in each one, and you get toilet roll. You do get toilet roll, so that's good. But you only get that one soap. So luckily I had another soap. So just again, think about that. Now, one thing that's really good about these is these are heated mirrors. It does get steamy in here when you've had a shower, and these are heated, so that is a nice touch. And they've got lights either side again, so it lights up really well. So yeah, little ensuite, and then we'll come back through. So we're going to go through this single bedroom here, back through to the main space, and then through to the master bedroom. Okay, so master bedroom, very similar setup to the other one, like decor and everything like that. Big mirror above the bed. You've got USB and plug next to the bed. You've got your lights for your side lights there. Nice, I'd say king size, I think, bed. I'm not 100% sure on that, but it felt like it did at home. Then over there you've got your unit to put all your things in. So again, another telly in here, another wardrobe, all of your hangers, units to put all of your clothes, and a vanity unit there as well with a stool. You've got your hairdryer and your mirror, and that is lit from the top, so coming down there. So again, pretty similar to be honest, but this bedroom looks straight out onto the outside terrace area. And then we've got our ensuite. Now I'm going to turn this on. The fan is going to be quite loud, so do apologise in advance. But yeah, this is the bathroom. So bath, shower over the bath. We've got a huge heated towel rail, but we didn't turn that on actually. I couldn't see how to do that. After a few days I did see that it said thermostat to 0, so it could be down here. Oh, it's on 4, but yeah, it didn't come on. So yeah, again, just letting you know everything about it. This is a jet bath as well, so that was used while we were here. And that's the bathroom really. Same mirror setup, same sink and everything like that. So yeah, all good. I'll turn that off. So that is the tour of the 2-bedroom lodge at Center Parcs Sherwood Forest. I believe a lot of them are the same. There are a couple that have newer styles. I think this was one of the newer style lodges, but I don't really know the difference between the two. I'd say it feels a little bit dated. It's not that modern. I feel like they've probably been like this for a while. Maybe a bit of paint and a few new pictures maybe, but I'm not sure. To be honest with you, Center Parcs is incredible. I thought this lodge was okay. We stayed in a couple of different lodges in the past and they're obviously a lot better. It smelt a little bit when we arrived. We've had a lot of issues with these little flies that fly around. We've had so many. I just don't know how they come in because we've always kept the windows and doors shut. We are quite far away from the main area as well. So if you do come, there is an option to pay a little bit more and you can get closer. Now, it's not a massive issue. I don't mind walking, but if you do, if that does bother you, then obviously you can get closer to the main like village or the sports area and everything like that. One of the other things I would say as well, these curtains aren't blackout curtains. So if you struggle with sleeping and it gets too bright for you in the morning, then I don't know what you can do. Like we have one of the children stick on blackout blinds. We didn't bring it. I wish we had. That's something that you could think about. It didn't really affect the sleep. I thought the bed was really comfortable, to be honest. Something that, yeah, you don't often get in places like this, but the bed was really good. So just something to think about before you come with the light. But I think that concludes the tour. So thank you so much for watching. We'll have more videos this year. So please subscribe, like the video, and we'll see you again soon. See you later.